Hey guys, what's going on? AnakinNIP here, and what I'm going to do today is show you how to set up a really basic Canon server which you can run either on your desktop machine, another machine in the house, or you can upload to a file server. So we're going to start with a folder called Canon, and this has got two files already inside it. One is called paperclip.jar and one is start.bat. Now paperclip.jar is the latest build project for the people who are doing Paper Spigot. You can get this at Aquifer Mine MC, I think it's called now. I'll put the link in the description. And the other one is your start batch file. Now if you edit this file, it's very simple, and it's just the code you need to run this jar and give you a console. So whatever the name of your server jar is, in this case Paperclip, we're going to have Paperclip here, and this allows you to start the server. Nothing much will happen initially because it needs to download the original .jar and the patch. This is the way Spigot used to work prior to the thing. Okay, so this needs to be set to true. This is saying I accept the license agreement. I won't charge anybody to play on my server. I won't, rob Microsoft of the billions of dollars they already have. So right now the server's going to restart again. This time it's loading in, the world. It's preparing a spawn. We're almost ready to go, but we're going to need a few things if we're going to Canon. Now you see here it's got fixed TNT cannons false. That's going to need to be changed, and there's a couple other things we should change. This server is now running. If I were to open my Minecraft, which I will to show you, we'll be able to go on this server and we'll be able to do some stuff, and it'll be cool. So it'll load in a minute. I hate loading this up. Should have had this loaded first. But like I say, I'm going to do this real time. I'm going to show you guys just how quick you can get a Minecraft server opened and running. In a minute it'll show you that I log in. It'll give me my UUID, etc, etc. Okay, so there's this thing. Go to multiplayer, me, our Minecraft server, because we haven't named it yet, and there we go. So I'm on the Minecraft server. If I just minimize this and bring it down here for now, well, I'll put it over here for now. So it says player Anakin is logged in. So what I'm going to do right now is stop the server, and there we go. Server is closed, server is down. So I just put this there. Okay, now let's make the changes that we need to make this a Canon server. Firstly, we're going to need some plugins. I've got them in a folder that's here that's called Stuffs. The only plugins you really need for a Canon server are blowable obsidians. You can get any plugin you like that blows obsidian up, but that one works. Dispenser tools, so you can fill your dispensers with TNT. Essentials, so you can set homes, set warps, teleport properly, all of that stuff. WorldEdit.jar, that's so you can do world edit, and fast async world edit is so you don't crash yourself when you're doing big world edits. So there are all the plugins. Now we're going to look at some of the files here. We don't need to worry about this, we don't need to worry about this, we don't really need to worry about this. What's important here is spigot.yml. So we're going to edit this with Notepad++. It's not the best YAML editor, but it's what I use. What we're going to need to do is go down these things. So I don't know what this does. This isn't required for, what we're doing, a personal Canon server. This isn't required because, blah, blah, blah. This isn't required. Okay, none of that's really required. Enable for server privacy. Yeah, you could hide it, but, for the most part, you're going to be on a local server. Right, this is important. Max TNT per tick. How much TNT do you want to go off in one tick? Well, if you saw my last Canon, we had 4,500 TNT going off in one tick. So I'm going to set that to 5,000. None of the rest of this is very, required. Just setting up a personal Canon server. This is interesting. Hops per tick and hops per transfer. That's how you move bulk items through hoppers to reduce lag. These are other things. View distance 10. You're probably going to want to put that down to about 5 Just disable on RAM so you don't lag yourself out. And I think that's it for the spigot.yaml. So we're going to save that, close it. Let's go into server.properties. Okay, things that we need in here. Allow nether. Well, I always put that to false. Just as good practice, because you shouldn't allow the nether. There are things you can set in here. Oh, a Minecraft server. So you can call this my Canon server, or whatever you need, and it'll come up in your list of servers as, you know, my Canon server. See, in which case it says our Minecraft server. Well, that line has now changed. Let's go into paper. This is important. So, TNT entity nerf height. This is how you stop roof raids. So if you put that to 255, any TNT that goes above 255 will be nerfed. Okay, so disable knockback explosion. Yeah, you do not want your cannon blowing you off your cannon. Fix cannons. Well, that's an obvious change to true. Disable end credits. Yeah, probably. You know, you're not going to be in the end, but you know, someone might screw around. Disable mood sounds. Oh, hell yes. You don't want any of that. Disable ice and snow. Yes. You don't want that on a canon server. You don't want that on a faction server, really, but you know. Falling blocks collide with signs. Now, this is interesting. Because if sand lands on a sign and it stays on the sign, that's good. Because if sand goes through the sign, you can use that. There's a defense where people put webs in the bottom of their trench, and then they'll put a sign above the webs to keep the water off the webs. So when you try and hammer down, your shot is getting stuck in the web, and your sand is getting stuck on the sign. It's no good. So falling blocks need to collide with signs, because that's how a lot of servers have it. And that means that when you build your cannon, if you use any signs in your cannon, it will match what you've got in the server. Generator settings. I like all of this on false, to be honest. The only one that you don't want is flat bedrock, which you want to set to true. Let's set everything else to false. 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 Screw it. Use async lighting. Yeah, might as well. Which odds to me? Disable thunder. Yes. Right. TNT entities load chunk. No, sorry, that's remove unloaded TNT. That's true. Where have we got load chunks? Here we go. Load chunks. TNT entities load chunks. True. Otherwise, you've got to render your shot in. Falling blocks. True. Otherwise, you've got to render your shot in. All chunks are slime blocks. False. Okay. Now, I think that's right. So we save. Right, and then server properties is the next one on the world type. Because it's default. When we joined the world earlier, you will have seen that it was. Sorry, that's my chair. When we joined the world earlier, you saw it was a standard world. What we want is flat. We want flat world. So we save and close that, and then we delete the world folder. Now we can close this. When we rerun the server, we're going to get a lot more data here. We're going to get all the plugins loading in. And you need to read through all of this in case you have any problems. That seems to have loaded. So now when we join the server, if I did everything correctly, I did. We have a flat world. And oh, I'm not opt. So what we need to do is go into here, type opt AnakinNIP. Right, now I'm opt. So now I can get out of game mode 1. Or get into game mode 1. Okay, now the plugins we loaded were, we had an axe. This is world edit. This allows me to oops. So this allows me to make a cannon platform. So if I want a cannon, you know, I might need a platform to do it on. And I can't type. I really can't today. So stack 10, stack 10. And then we'll just put a, you know, grab some TNT, grab a couple of torches, do it the old fashioned way. So, you know, we got TNT there, and that's going to shoot it. And then it'll cannon into where them slimes are. Easy slime. That will work for any cannon you want. That'll work for big cannons, small cannons, whatever. That is basically all you need. When you hit the plugin list, you see we've got obsidian blows up. We can world edit, and we can fill dispensers. If we put a dispenser down, nothing in it, so we do DT 100 TNT. It fills every dispenser within 100 radius with 64 TNT. And obviously we can shoot that TNT out of the back, and it'll blow up on the ground. And because it's paper, the TNT will go straight through that hole. It won't clip. Now that's why you use paper instead of any other version of spigot, because cannons won't work otherwise. So yeah, there's a little cannon server for you there, guys. That's all you need. I'm going to put some links in the description so you're able to get a server for yourself, get the plugins for yourself, because some people will like different things. I've used Essentials X, and I've used dispenser tools. Other things are available, but you don't really need to do much else, and you know, that will work. So yeah, I hope that's helpful to people. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So hey guys, AnakinNIP here. I'm not sure if I should show you this one, but I'm going to anyway. This is when we stack 200 sand, okay? There's going to be a 200 sand stack, so we're going to do stack 199, and there we have it. Stacked 200 sand.
It's only
How OP is that?
Why you have to be mad?